The Astros are inevitable, and this time it's because of the two youngest players from their last title run and a trade of a superstar. Let's talk about it. In 2022, the Houston Astros beat the Phillies in the World Series with a roster that featured guys like Kyle Tucker, Alex Bregman, Justin Verlander, Christian Javier, and Yordan Alvarez. But fast forward to 2025 and they just swept the Phillies with none of those players to now have the third most wins in baseball. But how? Well, outside of the steadying presence of Altuve, this team is led by Hunter Brown on the mound and Jeremy Pena with the bat, guys who are actually the two youngest players from that World Series winner. As Brown was basically just a Justin Verlander cosplayer, and Jeremy Pena, who was the replacement for Carlos Correa, won the ALCS and World Series MVP while hitting .345 over that postseason run. But after up and down 2023 and 4s, they've both taken off in 2025, as Pena's hitting .324 with an .871 OPS with the second best WAR in the game according to Baseball Reference and the fourth best according to Fangraphs, which is already a career high. And he just hired Scott Boras as an agent. Let's see how that plays out. While Brown, after 7 scoreless today, has an MLB best 1.74 ERA, which also lowers his ERA since the second half of last season below 2. But there are two other players I want to talk about who directly led to their win today, and that's Cam Smith and Isaac Paredes, who are the big fish from the Kyle Tucker trade. As Paredes has the second best OPS on the team, fouling off 2-strike pitches and abusing the Crawford boxes for homers, which I actually made an entire video about. While Cam Smith, who's already played double the amount of major league games as minor league games, has just been a quality hitter with elite defense in right field, a position he actually never played before the start of this season. And in the 8th today, after Paredes got drilled, Cam Smith brought him home to give Houston the lead and later a sweep in a series that they only scored 5 runs in. Houston just always finds a way, and even with the departures of Tucker and Bregman and Yordan Alvarez's health status basically being a mystery, they're up 6 games in the West, and that's simply because they're inevitable.